An empath is someone who enters a room and can easily, intuitively pick up on everyone's emotions. A lot of times it's not even intentional. You can't help it. That's just how you are. The trick behind being an empath is you need to be able to enter this room and be able to discern which emotions are actually yours that you're feeling. A lot of times when you read the room, you feel these emotions as if they are your own. And if you don't have any skill behind discernment, then you're going to act on these emotions as if they are your own. And so if someone's feeling upset, you're going to feel upset and you're going to act on that, and it's going to ruin your day. But being an empath isn't bad in any way. Being an empath means that you feel things deeply. You feel everything deeply, more deeper than the average person. And a lot of empaths spend most of their time in any of these strongest emotions that aren't actually deep down their own. But when you're able to discern, you can learn through your emotions. You're able to feel them and understand them without holding on to them, because then you can then let go once you understand them. And this is a superpower, and it allows you to authentically open up vulnerably. There's so much strength in vulnerability. Everybody in the world, they're not trying to be vulnerable. They're not trying to open up about the things that are harming them, the things that scare them, the things that anger them or upset them, or the things that are holding them back, or the things that are living inside their darkness that they don't want to face. And so almost everyone bottles up these emotions and holds them all in, which is not healthy. It's like you're imprisoning yourself. You're imprisoning yourself to your own emotions. Your emotions are controlling your life, and half the time you don't even realize it. There's even empaths out there that don't know how to understand their own emotions. They just go about everyday life feeling other people's emotions and then being pissed off or upset for the rest of the day because of the way someone else around them was feeling. Energy is so strong. This is why we pick up on each other's energy. I feel like every human being is empathic to at least some degree, because we're all connected to the same consciousness, the Christ consciousness. We're all connected through it. But the power of discernment is so important to learning how to feel through your emotions in order for you to control them and not the other way around. You don't want your emotions controlling you and controlling your life. That's not healthy. That's not freedom. Don't you want to feel the relief of being happy all the time? Like, don't you want to feel free and not captivated by your emotions and being controlled by someone else coming into your life for a second throughout the day, and because they had anger, you're now angry the rest of your day? So when an empath learns discernment, learn how to feel and understand their emotions on a deep level and not let their emotions control them, you're becoming more authentically yourself. It's gonna cause you to find more happiness within yourself, more at peace. It's gonna cause you to start loving yourself in a different light. And because you start loving yourself in a different light, you're able to love everybody else in a different light as well. Instead of hating the world and hating people because these people come around and make you feel angry all the time, their anger is gonna slip right off you. And you're gonna go back to your day being normal. You're gonna feel your own emotions. You're gonna realize that, I'm actually happy. I'm not angry. I'm happy. That guy was angry. It's very freeing once you start practicing discernment and you start consciously thinking about your emotions and why you're feeling them as they come up. So when you start feeling emotions, whatever the emotion might be, if it's bothering you, if anger or sadness, like, you got to think, why am I feeling sad right now? Or why am I so angry right now? And when you find the answer to that question, you got to ask why. When you finally answer that question, you got to ask why again. You get to the bottom of it. You dig deep. Because when you dig deep and you get to the bottom of it, that's how you begin to understand it. And you take control back into your own hands. Everything is within your mind. And when you're in control of your emotions, you're able to be vulnerable and open up authentically to other people. And you know what that does to your energy? That makes you magnetic. People love that. People love authenticity because it's magnetic. People will be drawn to you, but the same way people will be drawn to you, others will be repelled from you. People that are going to be attracted to you are going to be other people who appreciate authenticity. And the people who are going to be repelled from you are going to be the ones that are afraid to feel their emotions and to try to understand them. These are the people that live in their darkness and refuse to face it. But there's real power in vulnerability. I'm the kind of person where, like, if our conversation isn't gonna get past the surface level, I'm already drained. It's exhausting. I can't do the small talk all the time. I can't. Like, it's not even about, like, screw you, and it's not even about patience. Maybe it is a little bit about patience, but honestly, like, it's just draining. I just don't want to do it. Like, I can't. I can't. I strive in deep conversations. I like intellectual conversations where we get to the bottom of our feelings and we're not afraid to speak the truth. That's very important to me. I'm grateful for anyone who's in my life who's able to have deep conversations with me. Like, I'm genuinely grateful for you. And I have genuine love for you because that's so rare. Because nobody can really face themselves and embrace their authenticity. Everyone's always got to wear the facade and worry about what other people are going to think if they open up about their issues and their emotions, because it makes them vulnerable, and they don't like being. Your ego doesn't want you to be vulnerable. Your ego wants you to retreat into safety because that's where it's comfortable. But the power of discernment comes into this because you also need to be able to discern your ego from God's voice. I believe that Jesus Christ is the center of it all. He's the center of my happiness. He's the center of everything for me. I might be able to think intellectually and feel deeply and have really good deep conversations with people and connect on a deeper level than the average person, but I wouldn't have any of that if it wasn't for my faith in Jesus Christ. I'm the kind of person that I feel every emotion deeply. I always have, even since before I knew I was an empath and before I went on my journey of becoming the best version of myself, even before I found Jesus. I've always felt things deeply. But there comes a point you get fed up with your own bullshit and you start to look inward. You start to face yourself in that mirror. You integrate your darkness. It makes you stronger. It makes you strong enough and so rooted in yourself and within your faith in Jesus Christ that you have no problem opening up and showing vulnerability to the people around you, because what they think doesn't matter. We all have our insecurities, but for example, if I'm insecure about, if I'm insecure about pimples or whatever, like, you're the only one who's really thinking about that. If you talk to someone and they got a big nose, or if you talk to someone and they're balding, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, like, you're not going to go home later and you're going to think, oh, that guy was balding so bad, or that guy has such a big nose. You're not thinking about that. So why should they have to think about that about themselves? Like, they shouldn't have to think like that about themselves either. So you got to take it easy on yourself. Stop judging yourself harder than you would judge others. Jesus Christ is the only one entitled to judgment. The rest of us are not entitled to shit. We're not entitled to judgment. We're entitled to serving Jesus Christ. That's it. Everything else is extra. Everything else will pass away with this world. Jesus Christ will never pass away. He is eternal. But I've been fasting all day. I just got off work. It's 3 p.m. I'm at the parking lot of Zares. I'm about to go in and get some chicken. I am starving. And so this concludes my message. Keep your head up. Understand your own emotions. Feel your own feelings. And I love you. God bless.